everybody. This is Miss B, and welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. Today is Wednesday. Mike, guess what day it is? I always like that commercial. Anyways, today's topic is going to be talking about dates. All this week we're talking about the worst things I've and fill in the blank. So with that, let's get started. Okay, John, let's talk about the first dates and all the things that can happen on the first date that is very embarrassing, either what you said or what you did.
Has anybody ever had a bad first date, you think?
I'm sure there's quite a few people out there right now listening that are going, yes, we have.
Oh yeah, I can remember several that I've had. I've had a few.
Yes.
Few bad dates where it's like, you know, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I for some reason, I always give you crap about writing stuff down because you don't sound right. When I'm on a first date, should write shit down. I should write things like her name is Tanya, so you don't walk in and go, hey Tammy, Tanya, and then apologize for calling her Tammy instead of Tanya, and then let her know, well, Tammy was actually my date I had before you. Wait, no, scratch it. Believe it or not, I did it. I actually did it.
You called the girl by the wrong name?
And then tried to explain it.
Oh!
And you know what? You know what you girls don't like?
Shovel.
You girls don't like any kind of explanation. If someone walks in the room and goes, "What's up, Bridget?" and you go, "Beth." At that moment, apparently guys are supposed to shut up. Because you're either going to get away with it or you're not. Me, I thought, I must owe her an explanation, so I'll explain it to you. See, what it was is I called you her name because she was had a date with her before you. You see, so it's like I left that date and I came here, so her name was still fresh. Okay, this isn't working, is it?
No, it's the red zone. Don't go there.
And I went there, and you know what she literally did?
Oh,
She said, "You want to get back to her?"
Who snapped?
I turned around. I went, "So that's where this is at right now?" She went, "Yeah." I go, "Okay, so I guess I'll scoot." She went, "Yeah, scoot."
Newsflash, you screwed up big time there.
Well, yeah. She wasn't even. And here I was thinking, I'll just explain it. Because 1 minute you girls are like, share your feelings. I go to share my feelings. I'm not interested in your damn feelings. I don't know.
Not when it comes to other girls. We don't want to know that.
It was like, wow. And that was a date. That was the whole date. It was a very inexpensive date. Didn't cost a lot of money.
John's date, 2.2 seconds. We're done.
I walk in there, I go, hey, what's going on? Oh, shoot, that's not your name? Well, let me tell you what happened, okay? I was just on a date with... Not interested in that, huh? Okay, all right. We're done. Okay, so leave. All right, I'll do that right now. Yeah. I opened mouth and inserted a shoe store.
I'll say...
Like, can you take this Payless and jam it in your... Yes, and I'm male, so I did.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, I can tell you about my first date to my hubby, the first time that we went out. So we had this nice dinner, and we decided after dinner we're going to go take a walk. No, we have a lake walk, okay? And at parts of the lake walk, they were doing construction. Unbeknownst to me, I did not look. So we're walking along, we're talking, we're having a nice conversation, and of course I'm not really paying attention to my surroundings, how I missed the big orange construction fence in front of me off to my right-hand side is beyond me. But I almost fell.
Is this the 3-foot tall orange construction fence? That's more than half your height? That one?
That one. That'd be the one.
Just painting the picture for everybody. That's all.
So we're walking along, and all of a sudden I twisted my ankle, and I started to fall in towards the construction fence. So he had to grab me.
So you don't
Otherwise, I
just
would have
twist
fell
your
in this
ankle and fall
hole.
straight down. You twist your ankle and decide to go off to the side.
Into the hole. Past the big orange construction fence that most people would not miss.
Oh my, I'm hurt. I'll just fall into this giant hole.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, he thought I did this on purpose so that I could just wrap up the date and go home.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Actually, no, I did because I didn't want to make it look that way or appear that way. So I said, no, we can just, he's like, oh no, we should go back to the car. And I'm like, okay, fine. So he didn't even
she's
cause
like,
your ankle.
we'll just limp.
He was asking me how my ankle was, and he's being very nice about it. But I'm thinking the whole entire time he thought I did it on purpose because I just wanted to end the date because I couldn't stand being around him.
I had one girl that I took out for dinner, and see, I've had a few bad dates where it's, I don't know, I was sharing my feelings. See,
at the wrong time apparently.
But we went out, and I was like, "Go ahead and get whatever you want." And I said, "Now don't be like the rest of those stupid women and just get a salad, okay?"
And you're living to tell about this?
No, she left. She got up and left.
John, that's not the thing that you
All I did was share. All I did was share.
You could have just stopped at you can get anything you want. Period.
But they always get salad. And I thought, well, don't be like that, because I don't want to sit here and be whooping down a steak and burger and stuff like that while she's still trying to figure out how to cut one tomato into 95 slices,
That's what girls do. That's just what they do. Just saying.
Apparently, I wasn't supposed to share.
Not those feelings. No.
Yeah. Figured that out.
One of these days you'll get on the right track.
No, I won't.
Maybe. Okay, I was trying to be nice about it. I guess I won't be.
I get reality after wife 5. I understand now.
Okay, well, that being said, I think I gotta take a minute here to regain my composure because I did not expect that at all. So come back and join us for the second half where we're going to talk about compliments. What could possibly go wrong there? Back in a minute. Welcome back to Quickie with Mz B, and this is Mz B. If you missed the first half of the show, you really need to go back and listen to it. I keep discovering how many issues John has as the week goes on.
Why do I have a therapist? Get it?
Anyways, let's get started. So let's talk about compliments. Giving them to people and what could possibly go wrong with that when you're trying to impress your date.
Never be on a date at a friend's house where they're having the open beers. It's not a keg, but they're like, they got these like little tiny kegs. It's a very confusing type thing. I guess it's a kegger, but you're trying to be cool and hip. So you have a little mini Heineken keg.
Oh yeah.
So they have like 5 of those out there.
Sure.
Okay. And everyone's mingling. So I thought I'd mingle. Okay. Now, I'm not a mingler.
No, you're not. You're stepping outside your box.
Yeah, I'm from Maine. We don't mingle. We split wood or we go hunting. It's not a lot of mingling, I don't like call friends up, go, hey, what's going on, Fred? Not much. Thought I might go out this weekend and mingle. But I'm now at a place where I need to do this mingling thing. So she's this is one of the exes, by the way. She's off to my side, and I see one of her lovely friends, And you always have to say lovely. I always wondered, it's like she was beaten with a stick. I'm telling you right now. But I'll call her lovely. Oh, yes, she's lovely. You're lovely. I walked right up and went, wow. Oh, wow, you look fantastic. That's great. So what do you do? She wasn't. Compliment gone wrong.
I shouldn't be laughing, but yeah, I've actually done that, but it was to a coworker. I was not a date, though.
But then they start questioning you. Why'd you
Yeah.
say that? It's like, okay, look. I think there's other people in the room that want to say it too, and they're just glad that I said it first, okay? There are other people that were going to say this to you, but they wouldn't have said, aren't you lovely? You're glowing, like I did.
Mm-hmm.
But, now they know, okay, good. He went first. Now I'm going to go stand over here, and I won't speak to her at all. I'm the one who's the victim. Oh, wow, you look great. You're glowing. What do you do? I'm not pregnant. Hey, awesome, fantastic. So you're not glowing so much anymore. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, right across the back of the neck. Guess who that is? The girl.
The girl.
The former Mrs. And unfortunately, apparently, men aren't supposed to answer when you hit them. Of course.
And you did what?
You can enrage them if you turn around and go, what? What the hell is your problem? What did you hit me for? Yeah. So that doesn't go well.
No, that just makes it worse.
And then apparently you're not supposed to tell your feelings then either. I said, all I did was tell her she looked fantastic and she was glowing. I asked her when she's due. She's mad now because apparently she's not pregnant. She was also standing there listening to me say that. So see, guys, you're not supposed to share your feelings. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. They tell you to share them, but they don't want you to share them. And then you get hit.
Not in that instance.
So that was my compliment gone bad. Therapy.
Well, mine wasn't much better. I remember one time I went out on a date, and you know how you're just kind of doing the whole social thing and trying to be polite and whatnot, and
Mingling.
so yeah, my date at the time says to me, "You look really nice." I said, "Thank you," and I was gonna return the compliment to say, "You look nice," but in my mind, I'm thinking, "You're gonna wear that?" Yeah, I should have just left that in my head and not let it come out my mouth.
Wait. Did you diss what he was wearing?
I did.
Oh, you look so nice. Thank you. Are you going to wear that, you idiot?
Yeah.
Not with those shoes, I'm not. Oh, my God. Did you ever go out again after that?
No. No, he probably thought it was a shallow, mean bee person. And not the Mz B person.
Of course, me with mine, I actually married her.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was just like no filter, nothing.
Oh, you look great. You look great. You're not going to wear that, are you? Not with those shoes, you're not, right?
And then,
let me ask you,
it's followed up with an awkward silence, you know.
Let me ask you, while we're here, we should do a little public service for these guys out there. Okay? You got about a minute before we got to go, but tell these guys from a woman's perspective, what are we supposed to wear? Because I always know, you can tell when you girls are looking at us going, that's a V-neck.
Yeah, but I think it just depends upon where you're going on the date. If you're going to go someplace to just out to like a casual dinner.
I live in Maine.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So going down the fish shack could be a big dinner, yeah. Is a V-neck good for the fish shack? Is it, huh?
Well, just make sure that everything's matching and you're nice and tidy and neat and presentable, and I'm sure that they will be just happy.
So
with that.
I should wear black jeans, a black T-shirt, and a black shirt over it with black shoes and black socks. Everything matches.
Well, not like that.
We're male. You just told us to match. That's what matching is in our world.
Oh my gosh. I cannot take anymore. We just need to end this show. I need 2 glasses of wine and therapy after this.